Hi friends, it's Suzanne from Stampin.com here to welcome you back to the 12-part mini-series called Crafting at the Lake House. This event was held on September 25th, 2022 in Kelowna, BC, Canada. I partnered with my friend Terry Hamilton from Card Designs by Terry, and we created a really fun event for our local crafters. Of course, I filmed the making of all 12 cards, plus an additional 2 bonus card designs. I have been asked to sell the PDFs that were given to the attendees, and if you so desire, you can purchase them too for $10 Canadian. There's a link in the description box below. And many thanks and blessings to those of you who do. I appreciate you. Hi friends, here we are with card number 11 of the Lake House series. I'm featuring the Sweet Gingerbread stamp set and dies. And I have lots of little pieces of paper and lots of colors, and I'll share with you as much as I can. The colors there are Early Espresso, Crumb Cake, Polish Pink, Blushing Bride, Pale Papaya, and Pear Pizzazz. That is a Blushing Bride cardstock there, and this is called a Side Step Fun Fold, and you can find that information, the sizing and how to cut, from Tammy White. Tammy spelt T-A-M-I White, and she has a website called stampwithtammy.com. All right, so here the very front strip is 5.5 by 1 1/4, and I stamped the sentiment from our home to yours in the front portion of it. The Have a Sweet Christmas, so that would have been on the last step. That's 2.5 by 2.5 inches. And then this is just a extra piece I had for the house, the gingerbread house. I use Crumb Cake to stamp with, and that is a piercing mat there that I have just to give a little extra cushion. The details are with Early Espresso. And then I have Pale Papaya here for the windows. And I had to cut my, I didn't. I left my head in frame there. Normally I cut my head out, but I guess not on this video. All right, and then I am stamping. I think I stamped 2 of the Pale Papaya lollipops, 2 of the Polish Pink lollipops, of course a pink heart, and I'm stamping the door with Polish Pink. And trust me, these all have to be die cut out, you guys. So you can go to town stamping, but you have to die cut them all out. This is the gumdrops. I used Polish Pink for those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I die cut 8, I believe. So this is just like a little extra piece that you're going to do all your stamping on for sure. And this is Pear Pizzazz. I got 2 of the lollipops. So these are all getting prepped for die cutting. So I did die cut 4 Pear Pizzazz trees, just out of scrap paper again. And then, so there was 2, and then I die cut 2 more out. So we're gonna swap out this. I do like sharing with you how to use the mini cut and emboss machine, but it is boring. So I am going to cut to what we're actually doing here. Oh, and there's just one more little thing. So this is basic white, and then it also has some adhesive sheet on the back of it, and this is going to be the fence, the white picket fence. So I did want to share that I did put adhesive on the back. All right, so we're going to die cut all of the things. This was an easy die cut here, and I also did the roof, which sadly got lost at the lake house, so I no longer have the roof. Wah, wah, wah. That's what happens sometimes when you use your own products. And then, yes, we die cut all the lollipops and everything. And I put dimensional adhesive on the back of them preemptively. So I'm going to show you how to put this side step fun fold together. So, and again, like I said, the template you can find at Tammy White or from Tammy White, and her website is stampwithtammy.com. So, and you know, it's way easier for me to share that than it is to share all the other things. Okay, so the front strip, 5.5 by 1 1/4. The vellum strip is 3 by 3. So I'm just dotting glue on that vellum, and it is the snowy vellum. So it's going to look like the background of my gingerbread house is under a siege of snow, kind of like my hometown right now. It is November the 4th, and normally we don't get, snow until after Christmas. So we're perhaps going to have a white Christmas this year. Huzzah! All right, now I'm removing the release paper from the adhesive sheet that I stuck to that little strip of paper. So now we can put this directly on, and it looks like a white picket fence. I'm putting it right over top of the vellum. And then I'm going to trim off the edges so that no one's the wiser. And there's a little extra piece of that front strip, so I removed that as well. This is, again, called a side step fun fold. All right. Now that I have cleaned up all of the front pieces, I shall adhere my gingerbread house. I'm doing that directly in the center. And I did put the roof on, but before and off camera, I should say. So I just used a pencil and I scribbled on a sort of a curve. I wanted a hill, and I didn't like the hills in the die cut for this particular card, or in the dies. So I just penciled in a curve. And I'll do it again on this one. So here's my pencil. I'm just going to do a swoop, a hill, a soft swoopy hill. And then I'm going to cut that out. And again, like I said, the dies actually have a hill that you can cut if you wish. This piece is 2.5 by 2. And I cut a little, like I said, I cut a little swoopy hill on that one. And then I'm just going to erase my pencil mark. All right, and then all I have to do is decorate this card. Pretty simple. So we are starting, burnishing, it does help a little bit for sure. It's I like this. It's very simple, to create this card. So I encourage you to go to stampwithtammy.com. All right, so the heart goes on with dimensionals, and now I'm putting on the gumdrops right on top of the roof. That, sadly, I don't know what happened to it. I think it might go in the trash bin, to be honest. Anyway, I'm adhering that right to the roof. There are 5 gumdrops on the roof. And then I'm putting gumdrops where I'm putting the lollipops, because lollipops, I mean, seriously, they're going to need some stability. You can't just leave a lollipop on the outside of the house and expect it to stand up when there's wind and stuff around. So you have to jam it into a lollipop, or into a gumdrop. Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I did find that my gumdrops were too high, so I put them down a little bit and made room for my lollipops. So cute. This is a very cute stamp set and dies. So here is my trees. I just put a little bit of glue there, and I'm going to glue one at the top, and then I put the rest on my middle step, and that middle step, like I said, is 2.5 by 2. That paper, anyway, I should say, in the middle with the curve. So I'm putting 3 of those trees there. And this is the thing. This is the great thing about this kind of card with these like little steps. You get to decorate without having to worry that there's necessarily a sentiment. You get to have fun, decorate, have a little, I don't know, it's relaxing. All right, I did have to remove my preemptive dimensional. I forgot what they were called there for a second. And I'm just going to put glue. I end up having all 3 on that side. I end up moving it anyway. I put it there, but then it ends up screwing with the closing mechanism. So I eventually move that pink lollipop to the other side. And of course, anything that is sugary requires Wink of Stella, because that is the rule. And if you want, you can put a piece of card. You can see top right corner there. I do have a piece of card that is going to go inside the card for your sentiment. And that is 2 3/4 by 4. You can see all the supplies I used today listed below in the video See More section or in the supplies section of my blog. Those fast links will take you to my Canadian online store, where I'd love the chance to meet you and earn your business. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.